I truly believe that tools like JESI can spark change, one student at a time.
Doing activities with Jesse has been really fun for me. This side also reinforces our learning, or the activities reinforce our learning. This Jesse is great, and the activities are fun.
Justice activities are hands-on and interactive, which makes it so much easier to stay focused and actually enjoy learning. One thing I love is how the activities are designed to match different learning styles, whether you're a visual learner, someone who learns by doing, or someone who prefers to work in groups.
It's a platform that helped me hone my comprehension, reading, writing, and speaking skills.
I like the JESI interactive learning modules because it really helped me in improving my communication skills. It has several activities which I love performing into because it challenged my critical thinking skills and also especially my communication skills.
The thing I liked about the JESI interactive module was our grammar test and the ones where we interact with the camera. That way we can evaluate ourselves and to refresh our knowledge about basic learnings.
This Jessie interactive learning module gave me an indescribable experience. I have so much fun, and at the same time, I have learned a lot with the different activities. Overall, I found the activity to be extremely fun and rewarding. It made a significant contribution to my personal growth and development. I do believe that this learning activity should be experienced by all students, knowing it will give them experience and also develop their skills.
I'd like to say the journey was most enjoyable. I had a lot of fun. I was very most eager to do each activity because I was well invested in knowing and expanding my knowledge in the scope of English.
I think this is one of the most powerful or helpful tool that the UM has provided to us students to improve our public speaking or communication skills.
I especially loved how Jessie made learning feel like a conversation rather than a lecture. It spoke to me, not at me. As a future educator and youth advocate, I truly believe that tools like Jessie can spark change, one at a time.
Doing activities with Jesse has been really fun for me. This side also reinforces our learning, or the activities reinforce our learning. This Jesse is great. The activities are fun.
Justice activities are hands-on and interactive. It's so much easier to stay focused and actually enjoy learning. One thing I love is how the activities are designed to match different learning styles, whether you're a visual learner, someone who learns by doing, or someone who prefers to work in groups.
It's a platform that helped me hone my comprehension, writing, and speaking skills.
I like the JESI interactive learning modules me in improving my communication skills. It has several activities which I love performing into because it challenged my critical thinking skills and also especially my communication skills.
The thing I liked about the JESI interactive module was our grammar test and the ones where we interact. That way we can evaluate ourselves and to refresh our knowledge about basic learnings.
These JESI interactive learning modules give me an indescribable experience. I have so much fun and at the same time, I have learned a lot with the different activities. Overall, I found the activity to be extremely fun and rewarding. It made a significant contribution to my personal growth and development. I do believe that this learning activity should be experienced by all students, knowing it will give them experience and also develop their skills.
I'd like to say the journey was most enjoyable. I had a lot of fun and I was very most eager to do each activity because I was well invested in knowing and expanding my knowledge in the scope of English.
I think this is one of the most powerful or helpful tool that the UM has provided to us students to improve our public speaking or communication skills.
Hello everyone, good afternoon. We will officially begin the orientation at exactly 1:40 p.m. For your attendance, kindly fill out the form. You can find the link in the chat box. Again, we will begin at 1:40 p.m. and for your attendance, you can find the link in the chat box. For those who have concerns, you can chat your concern in the chat box. If you can't join the Zoom meeting, you can access this live through our YouTube channel. You can see the link in the chat box. Kindly also inform your other classmates. Thank you.
I especially loved how Jessie made learning feel like a conversation rather than a lecture. It spoke to me, not at me. As a future educator and youth advocate, I truly believe that tools like Jessie can spark change, one student at a time.
Doing activities with Jessie has been really fun for me. This side also reinforces our learning, or the activities reinforce our learning. Jessie is great and the activities are fun.
Justice activities are hands-on and interactive, which makes it so much easier to stay focused and actually enjoy learning. One thing I love is how the activities are designed to match different learning styles, whether you're a visual learner, someone who learns by doing, or someone who prefers to work in groups.
It's a platform that helped me hone my comprehension, reading, writing, and speaking skills.
I like the JESI interactive learning modules because it really helped me in improving my communication skills. It has several activities which I love performing into because it challenged my critical thinking skills and also especially my communication skills.
The thing I like about the JESI interactive module was our grammar test and the ones where we interact with the camera. That way we can evaluate ourselves and to refresh our.
These JESI interactive learning modules give me an indescribable experience. I have so much fun and at the same time, I have learned a lot with the different activities. Overall, I found the activity to be extremely fun and rewarding. It made a significant contribution to my personal growth and development. I do believe that this learning activity should be experienced by all students, knowing it will give them experience and also develop their skills.
I'd like to say the journey was most enjoyable. I had a lot of fun and I was very most eager to do each activity because I was well invested in knowing and expanding my knowledge in the scope of English.
I think this is one of powerful or helpful tool that the UM has provided to us students to improve our public speaking or communication skills.
I especially loved how Jessie made learning feel like a conversation rather than a lecture. It spoke to me, not at me. As a future educator and youth advocate, I truly believe that tools like Jessie can spark change, one student at a time.
Doing activities with Jesse has been really fun for me. This side also reinforces our learning, or the activities reinforce our learning. Jesse is great and the activities are fun.
Justice activities are hands-on and interactive, which makes it so much easier to stay focused and actually enjoy learning. One thing I love is how the activities are designed to match different learning styles, whether you're a visual learner, someone who learns by doing, or someone who prefers to work in groups.
It's a platform that helped me hone my comprehension, reading, writing, and speaking skills.
I like the JESI interactive learning modules because it really helped me in improving my communication skills. It has several activities which I love performing into because it challenged my critical thinking skills and also especially my communication skills.
The thing I liked about the JESI interactive module was our grammar test and the ones where we interact with the camera. That way we can evaluate ourselves and to refresh our knowledge about basic learnings.
These Jessie interactive learning modules give me an indescribable experience. I have so much fun and at the same time I have learned a lot with the different activities. Overall, I found the activity to be extremely fun and rewarding. It made a significant contribution to my personal growth and development. I do believe that this learning activity should be experienced by all students, knowing it will give them experience and also develop their skills.
I'd like to say the journey was most enjoyable. I had a lot of fun and I was very most eager to do each activity because I was well invested in knowing and expanding my knowledge in the scope of English.
I think this is one of the most powerful or helpful tool that the UN has provided to us students to improve our public speaking or communication skills.
Ma'am,
Hello, good afternoon.
Hello, students, and welcome to the JESI Portal Orientation for Purposive Communication. But before we proceed, I would like to remind everyone to please mute your microphone so that everything will run smoothly. We will cater your questions later after we end the orientation. So we are excited to have you join us today as we explore how this platform can help you master one of the most important skills in both academic and professional life: communication with purpose. Jobs eSolutions Incorporated, a company committed to delivering engaging orientation. Let's now hear the opening remarks from Ms. Chris. Miss Chris.
Okay, good afternoon, everyone. Once again, welcome to the JESI Portal Orientation for Purposive Communication. Are you ready to embark adventure? May I see any reaction? If you are ready, if you are excited to take JESI, any reaction? Wow,
Ready
so I can.
naman.
Wow, so I believe that most of you is ready. So you can now turn off your mic to avoid interaction. Thank you so much for your reaction. I really appreciate that. So we can now mute our mic to avoid any interruption. So now we can proceed to our orientation. Purposive communication goes beyond simply exchanging words. It's about expressing ideas clearly, connecting with your audience, and making your message meaningful. As Peter Drucker once said, the most important thing in communication is hearing what isn't said. Communication is the key to connection, and purposeful expression is the bridge to understanding. Every word, idea, and message carries power. And with the JESI interactive learning modules, we will learn how to unlock its power. The JESI team is excited to be part of your learning journey as you strengthen your communication skills. Through JESI, we will unlock your potential to connect, influence, and create meaningful change. Through the JESI portal, we are bringing you an exciting and interactive way to learn. No more dull and passive activities. Here, you will engage with activities, answer thought provoking questions, and test your understanding through fun and meaningful exercises. The best part, you can access your lessons anytime, anywhere, and at your own pace. During today's session, we will guide you through how to log in and navigate the portal. Second, where to find your lessons, quizzes, and interactive materials. Third, how to track your progress and stay on top of your learning. Remember, communication is not just a skill, but a lifelong journey. Every step you take today brings you closer to becoming a clearer speaker, a better listener, and a more confident communicator. So stay open, stay engaged, and don't hesitate to express your ideas. Now, you might be wondering, who is Jessie? Jessie is your smart and friendly coach, is an eaglet who is ready to guide you as you take flight and soar high in this journey. He will serve as your personal buddy every step of the way as you complete the Jessie interactive learning modules. So join him in this learning adventure. Now, what is in the Jessie portal? The JESI portal offers a variety of activities and challenges for you to complete. Through these exciting tasks, you will be able to measure and develop your communication skills. Now, let's discuss what are in the JESI component of recording in progress. But before that, may we allow you to record this session first. Okay, so let's continue. JESI is our module supplementary activities to what has been taught in the lecture component of your purposive communication class. You will be completing 13 activities for a span of 2 weeks. You have to take all these activities seriously because this is part of your final grades for GE2 subject. So the portal is available for 24 hours, allowing you to access it anytime from the comfort of your home using your electronic devices. You can use your laptop, desktop, or mobile devices. We highly recommend using a laptop or desktop for easier navigation. When using a mobile device, enable desktop view and allow screen rotation. Also, make sure you're using the Chrome browser. Before your utilization schedule, a Jessie Starter Kit was sent to your email. It contains a welcome message, an orientation video, an account card with your login credentials, which include your username and password, a navigation video to guide you through the portal, a list of lessons containing all the activities that you need to complete, a set of FAQs addressing common student concerns, general reminders, and JESI Help Desk support channels. You can reach our team through various platforms, including email, Facebook, and mobile number. Now, let's dive in and explore how the JESI portal will enhance your learning experience.
Buddy, welcome to the online language education provider from kids to adults. Today, we will be walking through the JESI portal.
Kindly type the link umpanabo.jesiportal.net. Make sure that the link you are accessing is correct. After you type the link, you will be directed to the portal's landing page. On the portal's landing page, you can see the different buttons like Home, Contact Us, Frequently Asked Questions, User Manual, Navigation Video, and the Sign In button. Now click the Sign In button. You will be automatically directed to this page, the Login to Portal page. On this page, simply type your username and password using the account cards, then click the Login button. Gentle reminder, please be careful with the lower and uppercase letters. Also, don't put unnecessary spaces before, between, or after typing your logins. Upon logging in, the Terms and Conditions page will pop up. The JESI Portal terms and conditions emphasize user privacy, security, and responsible usage. We will not share your personal information with third parties without your permission, and you must keep your login credentials confidential. Moreover, you are responsible for what you share and should not do anything that could damage the site, spread viruses, access restricted information, or misuse content. Now click the I agree button to proceed to the next page. This is your profile page. On your profile page, you can see your name, ID number, department, and year level. Check the information and make sure that the account you access is yours. You just have to click anywhere inside the box to jump to the next page. Here's the Classes button, where you can see the list of different lessons or activities on the JESI portal. The To Evaluate button and the Evaluations button. In the Evaluation button, it shows the completed and evaluated activities of the students. You can see here your scores in every activity. After finishing one of the activities, you can see your skills and experiences on this page. Now, let's click the Classes button. On this page, simply click the subject, Purpose of Communication. And take note, don't tick the box for you to proceed to the next page. On this page, you can see the buttons for class information, students, and lessons. Simply click the Lessons button. You can now access all the lessons that you are going to take on the. You will start by answering Lesson 2, Creating Your Digital Portfolio. Please click on this particular lesson and the lesson URL. Finally, click the Start Lesson button. Be sure to read the instructions carefully, and don't forget to click Finish Lesson to save and submit your answers. Once submitted, you will see the message Thank you, confirming that your activity has been successfully submitted. To go back to your profile page, click the 4 boxes on the upper left of the interface beside JESI and click Students.
Fasten your seatbelt as you complete each and every fun and interactive activity in this learning adventure. Take flight and soar high with JESI.
Okay, so the navigation video earlier was accessible always in our YouTube channel, which is the JESI portal. This will also include in the JESI Starter Kit every time we send you an email. So now let's discuss the activities that will be utilized for a period of 2 weeks and which are divided into 2 types. These are the system generated activities. These are automatically checked by the portal. Once these, your scores will be directly reflected. So these activities include lesson 6, lesson 7, lesson 8, lesson 9, and lesson 12. For the teacher evaluation activities, This required manual checking by our company's teachers. After evaluation is completed, you will be then the portal. So these lessons include lesson 2, lesson 4, lesson 11, lesson 27, lesson 36, and lesson. Now let's discuss what are the lessons and what are the criteria of the activities inside the portal. Let's begin for lesson 2, which is creating your digital portfolio. So all you need to do is to follow the instruction carefully, and these are the criteria for that activity. Since this requires recording, it is very technical and important given instructions so you can provide the quality outputs. So the instructions indicates you have to check the camera orientation before recording, make sure that your mic is not muted, and you may record again if you are not satisfied with your first recording again. So you are not allowed to click next page until you are not satisfied enough with your output. And make sure your final video is fully uploaded and review it before going to the next page and or submitting the lesson. You have to make sure that every time you record, you have to mute the icon like the one presented on the screen to ensure clear audio, overlapping sounds of your voices. This reminder is applicable to all the activities that requires recording. So these are the criteria also for lesson 4. Now for lesson 6 and lesson 7, you just have to finalize your answer before going to the next page since you can no longer go back to the previous page. The same, you have to finalize your answer before clicking next page. And for 7 also, movie title, you have to finalize your answer before going to the next page. The same with lesson 12. So please be reminded for those activities that is system generated and teacher evaluation activity. Next activity is lesson 27, phone interview. So since it requires recording, again, make sure that your mic is not muted. The same with lesson 36, newscasting. Next is lesson 42, business letter. And lastly, for lesson 49 and lesson 50, you have to finish the entire activities for you to get a completion certificate. If you have any questions, need clarifications, or encounter technical issues with your account or the portal during your utilization, feel free to contact our JESI help desk. You can screenshot this one. Our chat support team is available to assist you and respond to your inquiries as quickly as possible. You can check the availability schedule for our help desk on the JESI LMS Facebook page. You can see our Facebook page also through your account cards. You can reach us via email, Facebook page, or mobile number. And to dig deeper to the discussion, Miss Alvi will discuss this one. Miss Alvi?
Thank you, Miss Chris. So, to track your progress, we will be submitting a progress tracker to your teachers every Thursday. Be sure to complete all the activities on the portal to stay on track. The orange boxes indicate that the students have not started the activity. So your final grades will be submitted to your subject teachers after the evaluation. This is the sample format or the template for the final grades. So those who have check mark here, these are the ones or the students who completed all the activities on the JESI portal, and they will be given completion certificate. So you need to complete all the activities for you to receive the completion certificates. So this is the last part of the orientation, the frequent questions. Number one, how can we access the portal? You can access the portal through umpanabo.chasiportal.net. Make sure you're using the correct link to the portal. For number two, how do we log into the portal using case matches exactly as indicated on your account. Number 3, can we view our score right after we answer the lessons? If you want to track your progress in the lessons you have completed, note that there is a teacher's evaluation and system generated. Teacher's evaluation activities refer to manually graded assessments or scores given by the instructor based on the student's performance in a lesson. Is 2, 4, 11, 27, 36. System generated activities. These are to an automated scoring process in which the system evaluates and assigns criteria. These are activities 6, 7, 9, and 12. For number 4, are we allowed to request for an extension? If students have not completed the lessons within the given 2 weeks, they may consult their teachers regarding this matter. Only teachers can request an extension. 5. How many lessons should we finish in a week? You are in completing a total of 13 PC activities. You are free to work on these activities as slowly or as quickly as you want, as long as you complete all activities within 2 weeks. When I try to log in, why does my password always seem to be wrong? Observe certain capitalizations, spaces, and numeric when entering your login credentials. So you need to follow what is written on your account card. Number 7, what should I do if I experience portal lag? Make sure your internet connection is strong and try refreshing the page. So the portal needs a strong internet connection. Make sure you are connected to a strong connection. So that's the end of the portal orientation. And at this point, you may now ask questions, clarifications. Just unmute your microphone or chat your message in the chat box or raise your hand virtually.
Do you have any questions? You can unmute your mic. You can raise your hand so that we can cater all your questions before your implementation started. The thing is, you can still answer the activities on the portal even your schedule is already ended, but then your output will not be submitted to your professor if they weren't able to request an extension for us. So you have any questions? Do you have any questions?
None for me, ma'am.
Thank you so much, Miss Christine.
None for me, ma'am.
How about the others? Do you have any questions? Are you ready to take the JESI portal? You don't have any questions?
Ribbon Pungay daw, ma'am. Dali po na si Ribbon Pungay, ma'am.
Yes, you can unmute your mic.
Wala, ma'am. Wala, ma'am. Ito na, ma'am.
How about to
Wala na
our
pang ma'am.
YouTube?
Wala na pang ma'am.
Everything is clear?
Yeah.
Again, don't forget to fill out the attendance form because it will be submitted to your professor.
Okay, ma'am.
Ma'am, asa dapit po ang attendance, ma'am?
Room 22.
You can view the attendance in our chat box. Okay. Once our live ended, you can't access also the attendance, the Google form. For the questions of Persephone Race, can I ask if there are study guide modules in the portal as well as search engines? You can always check this our YouTube channel. There are videos there. You can use that one as your guide in order for you to access the portal. Every time you open the portal, also the video is already in the portal landing page, so you can view it anytime. How about the others?
So we have a question here from Apipa Api. She asked if she asked about Creeper. So the Jesse portal isn't in any form. We are not affiliated to Creeper po. So thank you everyone for asking those questions. And if you have additional questions later, please do not hesitate to message us. Good. Miss Misty.
Wait lang, ma'am.
Yes. Do you have a question?
Regarding on the question of Ms. Shaina Lu, good afternoon. Kami pa po ba mag-sign up or kayo na po magbigay ng ID and password po? So regarding on this one, hindi pa po kayo pwede mag-sign up sa portal. Kami po ang magbibigay sa inyo ng after if may schedule na kayo na binigay from your professor, we will work on that one and we will be the one to send you through your email para makapag-sign in kayo sa portal. And you have your scheduled date to answer that one. Do you have any question pa po ba? And another thing po pala, you have to make sure that the email that you send to your or you give to your professor is active dahil yan yung bibigyan namin ng mga account cards nyo and if hindi active yung binigay nyo, so hindi nyo marireceive yung starter kit na galing sa team namin. So hindi kayo makapag-access sa JESI portal. So you have to make sure on your end na okay yung email address na provide nyo. You have any question pa po ba, students?
Ma'am, what if po nakakalimutan ang password po? Or need po bag password?
So if you forgot your password, please take note of this information. So your username is the combination of your first name, your last name, and the last two digits of your school ID number. And your password is your school ID number.
Pwede usab, ma'am.
Okay, so you can take down notes so you remember later. So your username on the portal is your first name, last name, and the last two digits of your number, of your school ID number. And your password is your school ID number. Is that clear?
Yes po, ma'am.
Additional for that one, Miss Sheila, if ever you forgot your password, you can still access your email na nandun yung password nyo. So, hindi na yun mawawala.
Thank you, ma'am.
Thank you, Miss. How about the others? Do you have any questions regarding on your account? Ma'am, example, cellphone gamit ma-restricted din po ba pag may vacation? In this one, if mag-access kayo through your phone, um, it's okay if there are notification ba na mag-pop up or anything na mag-call sa inyo during the time that you access your activities using your phone. It's okay. Hindi mawawala yung answer nyo sa activities. Nakasave na yan siya automatic. Just make sure lang na strong yung internet connection nyo para ma-save talaga yung progress or yung mga answer nyo sa activities. Do you have any questions pa ba? How about the others? This is your opportunity to have a clarification first before kayo mag-start sa pag-access sa JESI portal. So for this concern, ang Gmail account po ba is dito kwaon po sa among gi-fill up po nga attendance karon. For your email address, mag-base kami sa email address na galing sa professor nyo. So, sa kanila mainly galing yung email address nyo. So, you have to make sure on your end na tama yung email address na binigay nyo sa inyong mga prof. For your end, you don't have to worries na sa different portal na ginagamit kasi ding ibang branches na nag-a-access sa JESI portal. So, all you need to do is stick kayo sa umpanabo.jesiportal.net. Yun lang talaga yung dapat yung ma-access sa end nyo.
So we have a question here from Balbuena, Shaina Lu. Ang JESI po ba ma'am sa purpose of communication lang po na subject ma'am? So yes po, the JESI portal is available purpose of communication na subject po.
How about the others? Wala na bang questions, clarifications? Excited na ba ang lahat to answer the activities sa JESI portal? So if all good na, we will proceed na sa ating next na.
So thank you for your questions. Before we end the orientation, may we ask everyone here in the Zoom meeting to turn on their cameras for the documentation.
Ma'am, wala kamera ang com shop, ma'am.
Na lang din kayo sa end nyo, even yung nasa YouTube, mag kayo for your reference na lang din in case nahanapan kayo ng prof nyo. Okay, so in screenshot, in 3, 2, 1, smile.
Ribin pungay, pag-on, ribin pungay.
Wait lang. Again, again. Again.
Ben, pag-on, Ben.
Okay, next. Say again. Three, two,
Ma'am,
one.
hinay lang, ma'am. Ang tingog.
Smiles.
Pag-on, Ben Pungay.
Wait lang.
Ala,
Again, in three, two,
kagwapo.
one. Smile. How about the others?
Ma'am, hinay lang yung tingog, ma'am.
Hindi yung tingog.
Gato ko ka ng pungay, ma'am.
Agoy. So, if you don't have any questions,
May upin na ba?
simply
Roblox na ba?
Thank you so much, everyone, for attending the online orientation for your purposive communication subject for the JESI portal. As we wrap up today's session, remember that each page you turn brings you one step closer to unlocking new possibilities. We're excited to see you excel and grow in the sessions ahead. Keep pushing forward and don't hesitate to reach out if you need any assistance. You're on path to great things. Good luck, buddies!
thank you so much, everyone, for
Yay,
attending.
akin
You
aside.
can you can just view this live
Thank
at
you,
our
ma'am.
YouTube.
Mabuhay, madayaw.
Ma'am,
Thank you,
Ayun,
ma'am.
panalo.
Thank you,
Jane is the best.
everyone. You may now
Jane.
leave the Zoom.
Thank you po.